Disclaimer: this material is for informational purposes only and does not constitute a call to action. Trading involves risks. The robot is available only if all rules are followed. Dear friends, hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I want to test the possibility of earning money by trading with my AI-powered trading robot, starting from $40 and aiming for $14,000. This is my goal for today in this review video. I will be using this tool, requesting signals from it for the assets I have already selected in advance. As you can see, these will include currency pairs, crypto assets, and shares of American Express. So we've prepared everything in advance so as not to waste time on unnecessary setup during the video. Everything will be strictly factual, so make sure to watch the video until the very end. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe to the channel, and of course, leave your comments. But before we begin, here's a review from one of my subscribers who is already trading using my tools and has actually achieved some results. Thank you so much for this wonderful and heartfelt review. I'm really glad that you wrote it. I wish you continued success and great achievements in trading. Let's go. Our first asset is the Canadian dollar and the Swiss franc. I find this asset on the trading robot. I launch a 10-second signal for it. And the robot tells me, you need to open a buy trade here. I opened a buy trade after receiving the signal, and I see that the price started to rise rapidly. Now I see that the trade closed in profit and my balance is already $76. Excellent! Now I can move on to the next asset. Australian dollar and Canadian dollar. I find the asset on the robot, select it and choose the necessary signal that I want to receive. I will trade on the 10-second time frame. 10 seconds. The trading robot here also tells me buy. And I simply opened a buy trade on this signal with 94% accuracy. And my trade closed in profit. Despite a strong pullback, the robot gave me a good signal on which I made a profit. But there was a risk of losing my balance just now. Of course, that risk is always there. Moving on to the next asset. Arabian dirham, Chinese yuan. A great asset. I go to it, signal for 10 seconds. The trading robot says, buy. Excellent. The trade is open. The accuracy of this signal is already as high as 95%. For the trade to close in profit, it needs to close above the entry point. And that's exactly what happened. $281 on the balance. That's a good result. Now let's move on to Dogecoin. Selecting it on the robot. Requesting a signal for 10 seconds. The trading robot says that here we need to open a sell trade. I immediately opened a sell trade. After receiving the signal, I see that the price is trading around the entry point. But no, there's a good, strong price impulse downward, which brought us a profit of $540. The result is excellent. Let's move on to the crypto asset BNB. The payout on it dropped significantly when I switched to it, so it's no longer relevant for us. Let's choose another crypto asset to trade together. It will be Bitcoin, an excellent crypto asset in my opinion, on which we can test the robot. The crypto asset is Bitcoin. I'm selecting this asset on the trading robot. Here it is, requesting a signal for 10 seconds. The trading robot tells me here, you need to buy. I immediately open a buy trade after receiving the signal and wait for the result on this asset. The result is excellent. $1,000 is already in my balance. Super! Let's move on. The company is American Express. We select this asset on the robot. Alright, I got a little confused. Signal for 10 seconds. The trading robot says you need to buy here. I opened a buy trade after receiving the signal. Now I need the price to close somewhere within this price range in order to make my profit. And that's exactly what happened. Profit received, now I can move on to trading the Canadian dollar and Swiss franc. We find this asset, signal for 10 seconds. The trading robot says you need to sell here. The accuracy of this signal is as high as 92%. And as we can see from the price position, the signal was absolutely correct. My balance is already $3,827. Let's move on. Australian dollar and Canadian dollar. We find it, signal for 10 seconds, and the trading robot tells me to buy here. I open a buy trade. I suppose it's predicting here that after the drop, we're gonna see a slight pullback. And that's exactly what happened. So the signal was correct. Ooh, great, guys, but before we move on to the next trade, the trading I do here and show you in my videos is very risky. Please, be vigilant and careful while trading, because trading with your entire capital is risky. I trade because I have a lot of experience, and I'm personally prepared to lose the investment I've put in, which is $40. And always be careful. Trading always involves risks. Always follow risk management and money management. Do not trade with your last funds. If you are opening a trade, think it over several times. Is it really necessary? Trade with a maximum of 2% of your balance. But even all these factors still cannot protect you from potential losses and the possibility of losing all your money. Therefore, please be careful before you start trading, think about it 30 times, and remember that here you can both earn and lose very large amounts of money. Stay vigilant. I'm moving on to the next asset. Let's finalize this result on the crypto asset. Bitcoin. We select this asset, 10 seconds, and sell. So what's next? Let's see if the robot gave me the correct signal. If it's correct, I'll earn $14,000, but if not, I'll lose everything I've made. But I need a momentum, and here is that very momentum, thanks to which I got this profit. Phew! Excellent. The goal is achieved. Everything I wanted, I've done. $14,000 are now in my account. The signal accuracy was good, and the trade ended up being profitable. Thanks to the great trading tool for such awesome trading signals. I'll leave a link to this tool in the description below this video. If you want, activate it. It's completely free. I wish each of you a great day and see you next time. Goodbye everyone.